Hi, can a limited company have two quite different trades?
It can. It can actually have up to 4, and this is controlled by SIC code. SIC stands for Standard Industry Classification, and if you go to Companies House and type your company name, you will see your SIC code in the bottom of the website, and you can add different SIC codes, you can remove and amend it. So yeah, you can.
What are the pros and cons of cash forecasting?
I think cash flow forecasting is the future of accounting. Currently, companies are concentrated on the past when you're looking at how you've done last month, how you've done last year, whereas with the cash forecasting, you're looking where you are going. And it's especially important when you're growing your business. Bigger the business goes, much more important cash flow forecasting becomes. You can do different scenarios. What if you hire someone? What the cost will be with that? How much more salary will you pay? Will you need additional space in your office? There are different factors that get associated with that, and you can create different scenarios. In terms of cons, I would say it takes a lot of time. Traditionally, when you're creating cash flow forecasts, with the tools that we use with our accounting firm and for our clients, we make it much easier, and we are linking it with the bookkeeping software so that information gets automatically updated every month, so you don't need to go and revisit. And it's only a matter of updating future scenarios if things get changed.
Hi guys, how often do I need to file a VAT return?
Usually you need to file a VAT return every 3 months. However, if you're a small business, if your turnover is below 1.35 million, you can do it every year under so-called annual accounting scheme. You have to apply for it. If your business grows, if it goes more than 1.6 million turnover per annum, you have to leave the scheme, and again, you have to do it every quarter. Sometimes HMRC can ask you to file the VAT return on a monthly basis, but that's pretty rare.
Thank you. Can you explain what annual accounts are?
If you are a director of limited company, you will have certain responsibilities, and one of them is making sure you submit annual accounts to Companies House on an annual basis. What is it? It contains financial information about your company. What is the financial position as at the end of the financial year? That is, what kind of assets do you have, what are liabilities, and how you perform during the year. That is your P&L, showing turnover, cost of sales, expenses, and your net income. If you are a small business, you can submit abbreviated accounts with limited information to Companies House.
I want to know, when is the deadline for your annual accounts, and what happens if I miss that deadline?
The deadline is 9 months after your financial year ends. If you miss it, there will be a penalty. £150 if it's late for up to 1 month. It goes to £375 if it's between 1 month and 3 months late. If you're going over 3 months but earlier than 6 months, then the penalty again will go up to £750. And the last one is if you're late for more than 6 months, then the penalty will be £1,500. If you are late 2 years in a row, the penalty gets doubled.